I think we gotta. I think we gotta.
Do you want to get the runs?
Yeah, with you, anything.
Well, we still have a lot to do, and we got to go back to labs to do it, so I think it's time for a montage. Montage over.
Wow. Dang, this is awesome. I think this might work. Let's go through some of the things that we did in the montage. I'll start with the good news. We thought that any style points we gained for our hardline tubing runs were going to be canceled out by our flopsy-doodly soft line runs to our 40mm radiator. But then, a happy accident. It turns out that the lid of the machine is magnetic, so all we had to do is chuck one of our power brick holders from our magnetic cable management solutions line on there, and check this out, guys.
Trust us, it's magnetic.
You see it's on there? Huh? Huh? That's freaking awesome! So then we just put it on there, slide that bad boy on, and she's good to go. And then when we want to remove it, you just pull it off. Damn, I love magnets.
They're great.
I just don't know how they work.
Well,
man, what else can we really say about this other than that it came together freaking...
I don't know. Seems like it's gonna hit a wall with the air. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that's a problem. uh, this is so this is so sad that it's even funny. I don't know what to tell you. Now let's see, how is this working? Oh, so this works fine. I'm assuming this also works fine. Just needs a little bit ironing out. Ironing out that I want to be. What was it that I wanted to do? Oh, yes, right. Let me sort out dinner. No, in terms of music, that's never-ending story, eh? Let's try these. Is there like a playlist that has everything? Copy link. Let's go with that approach. I already did the silly little thing about logging in, so I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna solve my dinner bar. Okay, timer, so I don't burn it. Let's give it 3 minutes. Are you shitting me right now? You started at the second song of 2 on a playlist that is 2:43. Anyhow, let's go over here. And I still don't have any music background, right? That's a problem. Oh, actually, I don't need that though. Do we have something here? Problem is playground changes over time. So wait. Do I have playlists? Popular culture. Sure, let's try this one. Let me find the Greenpeace that kinda died. Oh, it will end up soon. Let's try that over here. Okay, we'll see how that all goes. Anyway, what's this essay? There are some events with people from this and cannot be because I am not aware of. Oh. Um. Anyhow. Oh. Yeah, the timing is not entirely great. Let's give it 5 minutes to cool down a little bit. Ooh. Oh, it's simple. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I forgot to add the. Oh my god, my clipboard is screwed. Boom. There we go. Problem solved. Wow, this is interactive since when? Oh, you can select multiple days. What do we want? What's time? Okay. Można wybrać maksymalnie jeszcze raz. I don't know. When was it that I came back? Okay, whatever. 14:35. That sounds great. Okay. And I'm looking more here. Oh. Do I really have a link to the Slovak one? Ah, can you be lagging less? Wait, you're only showing this amount. Can you just... Huh? This is kind of... This is very restricted. Why do I have only like... What? Okay. I see. This is like expected. And this is what the actual thing was. Wow. Well, sadly, I cannot show the one from the time I was outside. Anyways. Anyways, there's those. Oh yeah, it doesn't auto switch, I forgot. Obvious desktop. And the music stopped, so it's time to play this one. And what's the reply? Oh my god, can you give me a simple answer? Is that too much to ask? How is it behave? Imagine me facepalming right now, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Facepalming. Oh yeah, that's a thing I could do. That's the thing I wanted to actually figure out how to automate in some way, shape or form. Anyhow. Okay, so that's a little bummer. I mean, it is 3 minutes, but control shutdown source when the source in becomes active. So if I go to start, you are not here. If I go here, you are using the combine. Maybe I need to look at the order of steps. Huh. Something to figure out later. Okay, dinner time. I'll be back. Will that work? Be right back. I remember it. can see that it's a little bit quiet, or not audible at all. Hmm. Doodle. Oh. Okay, okay. Let's see. What is the... Oh, Discord. Discord being Discord on these windows. Not that it's surprising. Bon appétit!
Lizzie-Bot says. Uptime 30 minutes 52 seconds.
This is perfect crazy. I'm almost done. Should I grab myself a beer or something? Just water. I don't know. I opted for it. I was like, you know what, why not? Let's make it more difficult for me. No. You little shit. No! Damn you! My apologies, I had little incident with the beer. I made the mistake of not paying attention for a few seconds. And this happened. Ugh. Anyway, I am back. I will hopefully not regret it putting the beer on this table. Whenever possible, I'm trying to avoid the food or drinkables on the table where the computers are and where is the more of a working area with the PC. And it served me well thus far. Very well. And I just noticed that this embedded chat in the OBS that I'm using is still showing the stupid thing that I didn't want it to show. Why? Will refreshing that work? I did reconfigure it before the stream, but oh no, it did. Hold up, I need to figure out how to fix this one. Oh! Did that work? No. It did not work. Oh, that would be way too easy. Read access. view status information. What? What does that mean? What I want is filtered. And I want to auto filter. Remembering which one it is. Settings only apply to CDR video. So, can I get a test? So this doesn't work. Great. What is color key? Custom color view. Select color. The problem is click a screen color. Oh, that does the trick. Hell yeah. Okay. Now hopefully that thing will disappear. Anyway, cheers. Okay. So where we are, 3, 4, and of course I start a new game. That explains everything. No. I mean, I can leave this work to someone else, but that someone else would have to show up first, I guess. Oh, she's playing Satisfactory. I don't know. Have you joined me yet? General. It's only that one. Obit jsem dělal interesting, už jsem zajímal. Či alkohol, to samotné nemusíš tam dávat, takže ta barvička je to o tom, jak si s tím hraješ. Jasné. Where's this guy? Interesting. 2 mutual servers. Okay. Okay, that works. Which reminds me, oh, I did build it. Oh yeah, that was sad. How would I correct that though? I could go lower. True, that would work. I could just go lower. So that it doesn't look screwed. How it was on the other bridge. Actually, give me. No. Are you? There, finally, thank you. Cheers. Oh, I just remembered. I need to turn the fog off. Oh, she's in the game. Oh.
Hey chat, said Avalanche before was there. Thought you should know. Said Avalanche before said.
How the heck that happened?
Removing space. I fixed
Oh, this one. Right. That makes sense. Generation view, okay. Yes, I wanted this stupid. Can I just go up? No. Just give me. Thank you. Much better. Let's go. Yo. That was fast. You see, I should have this one. Oh yeah, there it is. I just need to move. I'm gonna be down here. And also this stupid, oh my gosh. Restream flaws.
What happened?
Nothing, just this usual Twitch spam / abuse, I guess. When there's this bot that tells you like, hey, you can buy and cheat the system on Twitch.
Okay.
And the funny part is there's already a bot that just bans it instantly. But there is also these other things that simply just don't care and don't mind the fact that, you know, that message was banned and removed from the chat right the moment it appeared. But you know, the TTS still reads the message. And the Raystream that is connecting the chats from all the platforms also shows the message. And I recently added it as one of the sources for the OBS.
Kinda annoying, yeah, I can imagine.
So yeah, there is certain flaws that could use an improvement.
Happy that it didn't consider that, like for everything, that it can be connected to many.
Yeah, that's especially funny, true. Why? Oh, that's just Discord being Discord. Can I lower this? So I'm not.
So,
Yeah.
so what's your idea for today?
One, two, three.
4, 5, 6?
Yeah, I was just adjusting with the bit volumes. Anyway. My idea for today, well, depends where you are right now.
In the concrete factory? I mean, the other factory is also concrete. Yeah, we need to name that factory somehow.
True.
Although that one right now has this top kind of a layer. Yeah, we just need to name it somehow.
Okay, you are in front of me, so you are here. Good. I have a job for you.
Okay.
So get higher because I don't see you. I guess you are still near the water. Yeah, I see you now. Get higher.
I am trying and I... What?
There's no power there? It's possible.
Yeah, there's no power.
Okay,
the hell
then
happened?
just walk downstairs and I will fix the power. I will figure out what's wrong with the power. I mean, there should be some.
I'm trying to jump and I'm not able.
Yeah, I know. Makes sense, makes perfect sense.
Good that at least there is one person who considered that.
So let me just put that over maybe here. Temporarily. Does that fix the problem? Yeah, it should fix the problem. What are you still doing here? The idea was that you will not be inside. Jeez. This one should have power though.
I don't have power.
What the heck? Hold up. This one should have power. Doesn't. What the? Wait, I was changing the wires? Is that possible? Oh wait. I see what happens. Oh, that makes sense.
No, yeah, I'm right now bombarded with connection of the power.
So where is it that you are at?
I think somewhere on top of the building, but I have no idea where are you.
Oh, there you are. I see you. Okay, then fly up. It should work now.
Oh, fly up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the plan is, first of course, to get the bearing where you are, and so you can see me where I'm going or where I want you to go. Afterwards, let's just use this most left wire for the zipline and get to the destination, because after the stream I went to a little building and I built a little parts of this transportation and towers and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I can see there are like items here.
Yeah, I just basically extended the belts, and then I know that I will need some pipe, so I did put the pipe down, and I will explain to you shortly where that will be connected to a point, but that's not important right now. Right now I want you to do something else instead, and I'm also testing the zipline while at it. Are you behind me? No, then I will wait. Oh, you can.
Hello?
You could have just ziplined, Anyways,
I was
there are.
wondering which one is actually quicker.
There's those pipes that are going from up there. The rock over there. So we will need at least one of those pipes to go to the place that we are going from. But anyway, we can go further. So I made this turn. I wonder if it works quite okay. Let me test. It works fine. Now, there are a few things that I could ask of you. So, one is placing the blueprint down for these towers to continue building in this direction. The other one is that I realized, of course, that these towers are a little bit amiss compared to the bridge, so it's not entirely flush with the construction here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna move the bridge either up or down a little bit so that it's better. But for that, I will very likely go and see how the other bridge where the towers were built is actually done in terms of the pillars here. You see those highlighting things when I point at them, right? You see the constructor color
Not wait.
on your end from my end? Or will I have to deconstruct the item so you can see what I'm pointing at?
I'm not seeing anything specifically.
Okay, let me remove this one.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the part that I'm mentioning, that I might need to move the bridge up or down so that it's more flush with one of the pillar that ends at some point, right? And for that I will have to check the other bridge, which is what I was going to before I was telling you that I could use you for something. Anyway, there is a limit when it comes to the belts and wire. How far does it reach from the basic outlets or power poles, or basic what is this, wall mounts, or anything that you basically build the belt on top of. And that distance is, I think, 7 concrete foundations. That's the maximum.
The 1 meter per 1 meter.
Yeah, this one, the 1 meter
Okay.
is supposedly 1 meter fake, but it's actually, I think it's maybe 4 x 4. I don't know. Anyway, so if you want to stretch it, you can go those 7 tiles, and then we can throw the blueprint on. Of course, if you want more room to do some angles and stuff like that, you can do 6, for example, and then you have some wiggle room for the belts when there is an angle and stuff.
What is the finish line for those towers? Where do you want to finish it?
Well, we will be going to where you see the big tower and the elevator, space elevator, from
Okay.
here. So we are going to the main factory with this, basically.
Okay.
Basically the thing that was built before, but not with these blueprints that are nice and
Okay.
fancy, and also more like plug and play for the zip lining, which is easy for transportation. Anyway, so one of the
Access the blueprints you have?
that's a very good question.
Blueprints. Yeah, track station, mega. Or we hyper it you.
Where the heck is it actually? Let me see.
In builder, in the blueprints on top, I think.
Okay, builder. Oh yeah, blueprints. Right. So there should be 2024. Do you have that one?
Nope. Oh yeah, that I actually have. Yeah.
Good, good. So there should be which one I'm using? I think it's the pillar 3. Yeah, pillar 3 is what I'm using. That's this basic tower. I can place one in front of you if you want to see. That's this
So-
one.
Bridge pillar 3 or
No,
what?
just pillar 3. It's called
Okay.
pillar 3.
Give me a second to figure it out because I'm. Oh, this thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's in transport. Wait, it's in transport 2. It's third one. Yes. And it has an icon of a belt. There is also an arrow when you are looking at it. Stop moving with it. Now you see the arrow. There is an arrow. I'm actually next to the arrow. So that arrow is in which direction it's supposed to be pointing. So you want that arrow to go in the direction where you want the belts to go and the power. So you want to turn this around once in any direction, basically. It doesn't matter.
The R or whatever.
I think it's mouse scroll.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Of course, that's the way you want it to direct, but it doesn't really matter because right now it just has the connection points on it. It doesn't actually have anything that would require the direction per se. So you could just place it either in the way that you are trying to build or against. It doesn't really matter as long as you don't put it sideways.
So every 7.
Yes, every 7 if you're going in straight line. If you want to make a turn or, I don't know, go a little bit to the side, then you probably want to have the spacing of 6.
Okay. Question. That part of the bridge I'm walking right now, do we actually need it? What's the reason for that?
What's the reason for these foundations that you are standing on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the baseline basically. So the blueprint is only a certain height.
Okay.
So you will be building on top of this temporary, you can say, scaffolding.
Okay.
And then you remove the scaffolding and finish building the pillar from that point downwards.
Okay.
That's the plan.
That makes sense. Okay.
So if I switch back to this, that is 3, 4, 6. This is
I'm
7.
lacking
So,
materials.
so right now this is what? 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1 that is deleted already. So this is 6. Can you start flying, please? Okay, so I removed 6, which is the space between the existing pillar and the new one that you are supposed to place on the foundation that is here. And you can basically go with that approach, that you will just delete every 6 between and leave one foundation on which you want to build. And that's pretty good approach. Of course, you need to be flying before you place the actual pillar 3 blueprint.
Okay.
Possibly. I don't know if you can stand on that one, if you wouldn't have problem to, place it in the center.
Question though, because I'm missing some materials.
What materials? Do you know?
Yeah, concrete and wire.
Let me see if I can source that for you. So, you need concrete and wire. God damn it, it's not that easy to look here. So, with the numbers over this. Okay, I have plenty of concrete. I can give you some. I guess 1 stack might be good enough for starters. And let me send you some wire as well. There's 1 stack of wire. Interesting. How much wire do I actually have? Grab the wire, it's behind you. It said wire? You don't need wire for this blueprint, but if you want to connect the wire, then yeah, you need it.
It's telling me wire, so...
Oh, wait. Oh, I gave you cable, not wire. Where the heck is that? I know I have it. I'm looking for this stupid spool. Okay, I see one. Where is the other? There should be couple stacks. No, this is quick wire. I don't want that. Is that really all the wire I have? Oh, there's a wire. Yeah. I gave you cable before, but you can use the cable anyway. So yeah, place a pillar here, place a pillar on this one as well afterwards, and then you can put the wire between the pillars that you placed and the existing ones. You can also place the belt level 3 or mark 3 between them. It will be fairly easy and simple, so yeah. Now, where do we want the next one? 4, 5, 6. Now the question is, do I want to go? Hold up, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna do some magic here.
You want to turn it, right?
Yes.
Maybe not here, maybe next one.
Hold
oh,
up,
that
hold
is
up.
actually nice.
Hold up.
That is not bad.
Uptime 1 hour, 3
Exactly.
minutes, 25 seconds.
Now I only need to place 1 block on top of this, so it's the same level. Now you can place the one that you want.
Oh, you have to remove out of this. Oh, you're moving it that way. Okay.
Yes, so place it on this one. Because the only way I can actually turn the concrete foundation in a small increments in an angle is if I don't build next to an existing one that is fixed in certain direction. So the way I was doing this was to build below that one, and then if I want to have it leveled all the way, then of course I need to build one more layer. And yeah, you can continue from that. Enable the zoop mode for the concrete block. That is the R, like rare. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, very good. I guess we could turn in certain angle at some point, but yeah, let's build at least 2, so delete 6 between, basically. So that is F key for deletion, and then you have to hold Control to mark more than one, and it will show you also the amount that you marked, but just be wary that if you mouse over something else, it will actually count it as well. Now you leave this one out, this one on, and you delete another 6. Very good. Now, do we want to turn already?
Let me build it and you'll see it.
I mean, we can build, hold up, I will turn this one, so you build that tower and then give me a few seconds. And I will do the magic here. Just like this, will do. Okay.
You want to connect it with the existing ones?
I want to go in the direction of the existing ones because then there is a bridge afterwards. Let me remove these blueprints, which, okay, if I do that you will lose power. Yeah, good. So build on that one. The blueprint. No. You already have the spot. Just put the build 3, was it, or pillar 3? Pillar 3. The 3 in that name of the pillar is basically just the height that it has, I think. Yeah, the height of the small concrete pillars. Anyway, let's end it for here for now, yes, and now you can connect the wiring. So you want the outside outlets for power to be wired between them, and then of course you can also place belts. You can go in 2 turns. In one turn you will place the belts, and in the other you will place the wire. Start with wire, because the belts also have direction. Wire doesn't have direction. So wire is easier. Yep, very good. So just connect it. You can actually do both connections in one go if you stand somewhere in between those poles. You could just mouse over it, but it's a little bit of practice that is required for that. Let me try to cut this tree down so it's maybe easier.
Inside ones you also want to connect?
No,
or
just
need
the
one
outside,
also?
just the outsides,
Okay.
not the inside. We don't need the inside one right now. I will remove this so you can then continue with the pillaring. Okay, very good. Well done. So we will basically use the outside ones for the main power, or possibly if there will be battery, stuff like that. For the long distance, that is good enough, and also it can be later on used for the zip lining, so you can transfer faster between places if you want to use the zip line, that is.
What's wrong with this one? Hello.
It's too far, or you just grabbed the wrong wire? I think you grabbed the wrong wire before, I guess. Yeah. If it doesn't work, tell me, I can try. We'll see what the problem is. It's too long, isn't it?
I guess it is too long because
Already connected with another wire, what? Oh, that's probably because you're building, okay. Then skip it and continue. I will play with this one. You have to cancel the...
I was actually setting something else. No. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked for me, so I guess you had... I don't know why it didn't work for you. Anyway, that's the wires. Now you can continue with the belts. Preferably, I would like the belt mark 3, so you can look from the side on the belt what marking it has. But basically, if you enable the belt and then you press R, wait, not R, E for Explorer. If you press E for Explorer a few times, you can level it to mark 2 and 3 if you have just mark 1 in your hotkey bar, but I see you picked actually mark 3, so that is higher mark. Can you cancel it and start over? You see, my hotkeys actually, or my hotbar has just mark 1. If your hotbar has mark 3 by default, you don't need to change anything.
No, I don't have any hotkey right now set up.
So you clicked it directly, got it.
I just search for that and I forget the word for that right now. Let's belt. Yeah, belt. And belt should go this way.
Yeah, it has a direction, so you need to start from where you want to grab the source to where you want the destination to lead to, basically. Good, good, good. So you're getting the hang of it. And I guess continuing the pillars down from where the blueprint is, it will be probably easy, and I can just leave you for now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do that real quick and do the looking at the bridge over there. So we build it the very same way. Oh, I just see that this name doesn't need to be there on the screen.
What do you mean?
Just from TS, that my name is actually, it has appended the aspect of the stream, and if I use the browser source to show who is in the voice chat, when I'm not talking, it shows a few letters from that, but when I'm talking, it gets into bold, so it shows nothing of that. Interesting. So let's see how the bridge is done. So I see this is flush, and there is this, and this is starting below the bridge. I see. I see. Got it. So let's do the same thing. Wow, this is like on speed.
Why? What happened?
Nothing, I'm just ziplining a little bit faster than before, I don't know why. Okay, so here we are. Now the question is, do we want to go lower, higher, or what? And also I need to remove this. Got it. Now let's go over here. Well done. I guess I can now hit the whole bridge. There we go. I guess I could just go 4 meters also here to make it easier for me. Give me some fountain. Give me this ramp, maybe. Great, thank you. Now give me ramps, sorry, give me foundation, and let's go 10 to make the bridge. That's what happens when you go into water.
You swim or you catch a fish?
Or you stop building because of that.
Oh yeah, that sounds logical too.
There we go with these. So I can remove the power ball. And where is our friend? Oh, our friend is over here. How should I greet him? I think this will do the trick.
Please tell me it was cookies.
Sure, yes, it was cookies.
Okay.
Good, 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 good. Now let me move this a bit down. Is it here? I think it is here. Give or take. Now, do I have? I don't have water on my hook now. Perfect. So, have you finished the belts and the wiring? I guess you did.
Yeah, doing on it.
Wait, you continue even further.
I shouldn't.
You could have used blueprint removal instead of going one by one, but I guess you would cut the power as well.
Yeah,
No, it's fairly okay. You did great. You have connected the power here, good. So let me maybe, oh, I don't have any wires now, great. Can I still remove this as a blueprint? I can. Interesting. Even though you removed everything else. Let me grab some more wires so I can actually help some way. But the goal overall is to then basically to get to the bridge. We will of course have to replace also the pillars on the bridge itself, but we want to kind of aim for the bridge eventually.
Okay, I'll just have to go to the
You know what?
foundation to check.
There's an idea. Just skip what you're doing right now and move towards the factory here. And I think we can start building from the factory instead, in the other direction.
I mean, I can add the foundation just to check how much it actually goes.
No. You will eventually need to meet this bridge, and ideally, maybe we can go for the center of one of the sides of this bridge. So just come here, see the bridge, see the pillars that are already prepared for the pillar blueprint itself, and that's what you will be building on top of.
Okay.
The only question is how high it will be, I guess. You can cancel the building or whatever you have there. Guess I can remove this one too.
Are they on the same height though?
I have no idea. Maybe not.
Give me a second to fly back.
I mean, the nice thing is when you fly at a certain level, it stays on that level, so it's easy to do the comparison and stuff. The main clue.
There is a difference on height between them. I can see that on the older pillars, but
I think we can match it for them. Let me
can
see.
you get here? Can you get here and do this
1,
trick of
2,
turning?
3, 1, 2. So you're saying they are higher, the old ones?
No, new ones are higher.
Then it does not matter much more. I mean, we can go lower, I guess, by 1. Are they really higher?
The new ones are higher. Yeah, you can see it here.
Higher by what? It's what? Not that much, I would say. But I suppose we can go lower, sure. So you said magic of turning. Yeah, I see. Okay.
Just turn it again in the bridge area, and that should be actually okay.
You see, the problem is that here are also some hills, albeit we have some reserve, but I would want to go lower than what we have. We will go lower after these hills over here. So, for example, this pillar we can possibly go lower slowly and then match the bridge. We don't have to be that high, that tall. Okay, so you want the turn to be in this direction. So that's the thing. I was thinking that maybe we can start building from the factory and then just match the connection point on the place that you want me to make the turn.
Okay, but we don't know which height of the pillar we have. Like, compare the starting point of the foundation.
I know, but we will go possibly lower or higher somewhere around this rock or on the bridge itself. There is plenty of space on the bridge to go high or low. So I would not worry about that right now. The main point is if you go here, I can basically disconnect and deconstruct the whole pillars.
Okay, let me build.
And if I do that, you would lose power there. So that's why, preferably, I wanted you to start from the factory instead. The spacing should be already in place, so you just need to match that.
Lost the power.
Where are you? Down?
Yeah, under the bridge.
Should I bring you some? Hold up, I can maybe try to bring you some power over here.
Oh, I managed to get in, but yeah, it's it was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, I agree. I mean, there was times when I had some ladders to help.
I was actually thinking when we have that issue in the newer place of the factory, like maybe we should go for the ladders there.
Yeah, it's you know, when there is would be power outage, which should ideally not happen, that could be useful, yes. So when you are finished with that one, go back to the factory and start wiring them up from there, so that we can connect it to power and have a pleasant building. I mean, I did put temporary power poles here, so you can get power, but
Thank you.
let's do it this way. And I will wire these over here. So both sides get power. Good. And this pillar will hopefully be the last one of temporary ones. I'm pretty sure I'm pointing at this. Can you mark it? Oh, I'm having blueprint, that's why. Okay. Oh, you did connect the power.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we've done that around the same time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, we might actually connect this from the same source.
Sorry about that.
Possibly also add the markings. Assuming it will work the way I'm expecting it to work, because that's always tricky. Oh, it actually does. So my today was basically me sleeping in the morning, then not remembering. Well, I was fairly sure that it's like 90% plus that I agreed for Sunday to go to a family gathering,
Yeah.
let's say.
Yeah.
So I was just, for clarity's sake, I woke up in the 7, stayed up for an hour, did something work related, reported one bug. I did found it interesting that there was this this was a second bug that I reported to the team that is called Glims.
Okay. And what is the bug about?
And I was surprised that, you know, the first time and the second time, someone was already assigned to it the moment I made it. And it was a different person, so I was like, this is bullshit, I'm not buying that. So I looked, and they actually had an automation rule that just assigns the tickets automatically in round-robin fashion to their team. I was like,
Okay.
that's kind of clever use, sure, understandable. And, you know, it's kind of sad that we cannot use this because we cannot use the same kind of support handling tool because whatever reasons, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm using that in a very infamous part of our work. That doesn't help much.
If you would want to make the belts also here without having the source, you can still do that, but you just have to start at where the source material is being put on the belt and towards the
Yeah.
factory.
No materials for belts.
Oh,
That's why I'm not doing that.
so what do we actually need for those? Let's
Give me
see.
a sec.
Mark 3. So which one are you missing? First?
Belt. Moment. Yeah, I would say first because it's like almost at the end. Yeah,
I
first.
have 1,500, so I can give you some of those.
Steel beams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have plenty. Let me give you 6 or 800, sure. Okay,
Now I'll be heavy. Thank you.
sure. And that's probably YouTube being YouTube, isn't it? Oh, yes. So let me see what our plan is next.
You need to connect those.
We could just go straight, and then that would be the connection point.
Go for it.
So, blueprint, yes, good. I just wanted the confirmation. 7. Wait. I need 8 actually. 8. Yep, that's what I needed. Well done. So if I continue from here, we will go under the hill, so that's not what we want. Also, I can remove this. And these. How much concrete do you have left? Hopefully enough.
285.
Wait, how does this have power? It's not connected. Where do you get power from? You have power? How? Is it connected already?
Really? My headset is throwing me an error that is not charged? What else is not going to work today?
It's not connected here. What the? How are you getting power here? Hello? Is that bug or something?
Power where?
Oh, now it realized it doesn't have power. Yeah, now it doesn't have power. Hilarious.
Interesting bug.
I was like flying, I was like, this doesn't make sense, that's bullshit. There's no way this has power.
I thought you set some generators on the other end, right?
Yes, but they are not actually fueled. So they are not producing anything, and they are not even connected.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the question is...
Not.
Good. It's not easy to place this stupid thing. Is that what we want? It is not. We want kind of something in between. Or
One has to be lower, right?
guess that will be probably a better solution. Yeah. How far is it? 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. And from here, it is 6 as well. So place it on this one, yeah. Good.
Ooh, I had very, very funny.
Power loss?
Yeah, it's like it tried to load me from this place where there was no power.
Exactly. That's what happened to me. Just it lasted longer.
And he's doing that again.
Yep. Well, just connect the wires. That will solve the problem.
It's like it contains a little bit of energy, but not enough to charge me fully.
You're getting good at this, I guess. Getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I guess that is better comment on it. I mean, I still agree with the name of the game. It is kind of satisfactory to connect this whole thing.
Uptime 1 hour, 35 minutes, 34 seconds.
See, we went down 4 meters.
It doesn't look bad, though. I would say that's okay. I'm just looking if I put the belts correctly.
It would not let you connect if it would be wrong. So if you would try to connect 2 belts that are going against each other, it will not let you connect them.
I agree the game may have something to prevent it, but it's better sometimes to check anyway. Where is the outlet for those two? No.
What do you mean outlet?
We
Where
have
is it?
plastic and some rubber on it, right?
Yes, where it will be consumed. Don't worry about it right now. Basically, we're replacing most of the top floor with what it was doing before and moving it out there, and then we're just getting the products from out there to here to be used. That's all.
Okay.
So currently, let's just say there's a lot of work in progress. Of course, it was going to the floor below, I think, for the most part. But now that we are going from the bridge, we might actually just go to the elevator for the items down or whatever.
It's funny. I think I first time seeing the leaves actually going at you in that game.
They don't do that to your game?
No, I'm like right now staying in one place, and I'm actually seeing all those leaves flying at you, at me.
Okay, at you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, did it do this in the past?
Also, if you want to, you can turn off the stupid fog.
Fog. I remember something about that, but yeah, it's okay.
You have to press the tilde on the keyboard, which is on the it's below the escape key basically on the keyboard, and then if you did put it in the game before, it probably will be in the history, so you can just go arrow up and maybe you will see it there.
Air.fog.
And 0, I think, yes. And that will make it feel a little bit like I can see sharply in the distance.
I don't think that worked, but maybe it doesn't matter. Leave it be.
It's
Maybe I wrote it
air.fog space 0.
space. Maybe that space is missing.
It's very easy to spot when
Oh.
you're looking into distance, and then you
Whoa.
put that command in and the fog disappears.
Wow.
It's really great. But there's also the aspect that if you're looking into the distance in the area that is not fully loaded for your character, you see some weird artifacts. Like if you would go from the main factory towards the place that we were starting at today, you will see there's this weird artifact when it comes to mountains and trees that are just in the air, and as you get closer it will actually load whatever is missing, and it will
Saying that
then
in the
make
background.
sense.
That's creepy. Far more creepy than it was with the fog.
Yeah, but if you get closer and then it loads the missing part that it has to for the mountain to actually work, it will all make sense. Yeah, just now it flipped for me.
I'm
And
like
now it
looking at
looks like a
this-
piece of rock.
I'm looking at this waterfall. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. By the way, I saw the planet going by. Oh, hello. But yeah, those mountains are creepy without the fog.
Maybe, but well, you are not in Kansas anymore, you know?
Yeah, how we get there?
So we actually finished this transport build, and the power is now, everything is basically... Oh yeah,
We need
you
to stand
can...
in for the pillars. to be ready.
yeah, just the pillars down, if you can finish those.
Mhm. Mhm.
And yeah, let me remove this power pole that is not needed anymore. So you just need a regular small pillar, I think it's called, and just enable the zoop mode and zoop it down to the bridge or to the ground, and that's good enough. Just, you know, zoop.
Why that sounds like one of those Linux command.
I don't actually think there is one like that in Linux, but yeah, I see where you're going with that.
What did I read?
What, do you have problems reading?
No,
As well?
aiming.
Oh, aiming. Also, this power pole doesn't need to be here. Oh, there it is. Actually, you can do that. Do this. You're going down with it, not up.
Yeah, that should be okay.
I have also a bonus job when you finish the next one. And that bonus job is to get to the level of the water here.
You mean on that bridge that I just finished, yeah? And
Yeah. And then build a continuation of that thing from the foundation to the floor in the water.
I'll
So
ask
it
you
will be-
again after I'll finish with it, okay?
Alright, then I will do it, no worries.
It's not that I don't think I cannot do that, it's more like let's not forget that I'm supposed to do something else.
Come on, you don't do well with multitasking? I thought that's what your daily job is. That was mean.
Isn't that part of your job as well?
I
You know,
suppose
we are
you're
working in the same
you're
project,
not
right?
wrong there. Yeah. Should I replace it? I'm gonna replace this. That's only one? Okay.
Okay, that's...
Can I fit another one below? Yes, I can. Well done.
necessarily because we are having... What is this thing? Foundation.
You are being unable to find the foundation, eh? Is that what you're saying?
If that was one of the easiest problem I have in life. Do you really want to continue that discussion?
Sure. Oh, you don't need to do that.
But it looked pretty.
Well, that was mainly for like better structural confidence because it was in the uphill. This is more like
Better
it's on a
structural-
flat surface.
Better structural confidence in a game that does not require that.
Oh well. You see,
mean,
it
I'm-
will be a little bit problematic if you will try to drive a Humvee around this concrete foundation block.
Okay, now that's actually good.
If that would ever happen, that is, but it could be. Yeah.
No, this is argument I actually agree with. So, what were you doing with that water here? That already
I
is green.
think I already fixed that. Basically, just continuing the pole from below the bridge. You could actually see that. That's all, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, you would have to get a little bit
That thing.
closer to the water to see that. Yeah.
I see. See, here you are dealing with the kind of a visual design.
Let's see. We could also add one over here, I guess. I'm a little bit low on power here because of the distance. Oh, really? You're annoying. Give me a little bit of that sweet, sweet power. Wait, what? How is... Where is the third one?
There are no third one. I never seen the third one when I was
Hold up,
putting it.
hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, that's what it is.
I put it wrongly when I was adding something, but I did use the correct pillar.
Then where the fuck is that wire going at? How? Just how? That's... Where is it? This thing has one wire going from it, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
And this one shows 3. The heck? I'm gonna remove this one and just place it again, I guess.
I mean, this is the one that was causing me problems when I was setting it up.
I don't know where you connect one wire at, and why is it invisible? Maybe if it would close the game and open it again, we would see the wire that was between those two. But now that I deleted this one, it should, yeah, it's now reporting correctly. So there was one more wire between those two. and we just couldn't see it because there was 2 wires going between the same ones. Hilarious.
Well,
Much better.
so what's next?
Next, I guess we can go to where the pipes are.
Pipes. Okay, there, I guess.
Yeah, where we started in the direction there.
Let me check the hour before that. I still have some
22,
time.
23.
I guess I'll be online for like half an hour more or 40 minutes.
So there's this thing that I noticed. I'm kind of curious. It goes just around enough. That's nice. Okay. Now, how do we handle this part?
That is connecting to the existing stuff, or you have to divert something.
Well, we definitely want to get at least one pipe over here in some way, shape, or form.
But that pipe goes right or left.
We want to go to the right from where you're standing. So we can pick the right pipe. The only problem is, how do we go? We go down, or we build a kind of a connection point across.
Just go down to the same level as the, like here.
I'm thinking more of maybe we want something that will be high enough.
But you build it on this level here.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we will want to go completely down. That's true. No questions there.
Completely down, okay?
I'm just thinking, how do we tackle this part? Let's see, we want to go somewhere. Maybe here, that's a good point. So give me this one. Like so. And then give me... Oh, right. I need vertical. Oh, well, actually, at the end, I need vertical. Let's see how that goes. Yep, that goes pretty well.
No Zuzinko, no co chciałaś?
I don't like this rock. If I could... Wait.
You really covered that rock all the
Yeah, I mean, if I could destroy the rock, I would destroy it. Let me try it real quick. but I don't think that will be possible. Stay back. Yeah, nothing, so I'm just gonna cover it. Yeah, my keyboard and me not exactly plug and play.
If you cover it, can you build through it?
You can, yes.
No, it's the funny thing. You can cover this rock, so technically you shouldn't be able to build in it the pipe that goes through it.
Well, we can also just have it on the side of the thing or on top, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Anyways, so we are there. This was going through here, so let me try.
Zuza, to jest
Well.
klawiatura, zostaw ją.
Okay, let me grab here, here. Okay. Now the big money question is, if I take pipe, Mark II, and I go horizontal to vertical, are you shitting me? How far is this? I'm missing
You're
some.
almost heading. You almost
Yeah.
had it.
From
Do you
the...
have foundation?
No, just let me cook a bit. Can you cook from the other side, maybe? Oh, that also looks terrible. If I go auto, I guess that would work.
Wow. No. Can you just go to the thing and go up? Is
You
that
mean higher? That will not help me because it's too far anyway. I mean, the plan is nice. You know what? Let me do it this towards here instead. Because if I would want another pipe, I cannot put it on the left, so I don't have to go under. Anyways, this thing is a little worrisome.
Wait, but you wanted right to go, and why you connected to the left? Now you will
Yes.
have to go to the under if you want to go with the left to the left. With the right to the left.
So if you would go with both pipes to the right,
Okay.
the thing is, there is a rock next to this pillar, and that would be basically clipping the pipe. So the bolt that is here is basically just about not clipping this mountain rocks. But if I would try to use the same pipe and same height, it would be clipping through the rock, which is possible in the game logic. It just doesn't look that pleasing.
Okay. That's
So if I would want the other pipe to go there, I would basically, as you said, I would have to go under the existing pipe that we have just connected in order to get to the other side. This, which I can still kind of prepare if it comes to this. Why it was red? Overlapping.
red.
Oh, the blueprint clearance. Yeah. Yeah, so this is probably how I would connect it to the other one. See that?
Yeah.
Not that perfect, but better than clipping through the rock. Which, sure, game permits that, but not that I want to use that. So first, now I need to know how far can we... Are you shitting me?
This logic. Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, I don't have it, right. So I found out that we don't need this. Because if I use different type of pipe, that one actually reaches.
Full detail, right? With this.
So yeah. Let's connect only one. The other one, let's leave it not connected on this pillar. And that should give us, why is it not visible for one? Oh yeah, the pipe is getting
Is that-
filled.
I can see that.
Cubic meters a second, minute, sorry. Minute. As you can see here, I have actually a ladder as an optional method of getting there. Oh, there's even buffers here, and they are filled to the brim. How nice.
Yeah, ladder here it would be kind of a nice way to up improve, yeah.
Well, the other thing is, because it's so high, when you go low, you will not lose the head lift that is in the pipes. So you don't actually need any pumps on this pipe work, even if you go back up.
Which is kind of a nice small detail to include into the game, I would say.
I killed it, eh? But I lost the power just... Does it drop
Wait.
anything?
It
No.
does sound like it was close to me, so did you miss?
No, I actually hit on the spot. And I just realized that there is something I might want. So let me go pick that up. I just need different jetpack. Goody goody.
Oh, that thing.
Okay, let me swap the jetpack again. So let's go back to the where we started today.
Mm-hmm. Makes me wonder, what was the conclusion of the story of that game? Was there any?
What game?
Well, this game we are in right now.
Satisfactory. I don't
I
know
wonder
what's the main premise right now from the top of my head. I know that Factorio is going space.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems like they just used the concept of Factorio and just made it 3D and try to milk on it, perhaps, if we oversimplify. Let's see, nothing. And if,
Connecting the pipes?
hold up, I'm just clicking elsewhere right now. Well, the pipes are actually up to here, at least one of them, and that's actually just the empty one. If you could fill the pipework between the pillars, you don't need to worry about where it will lead to right now, but yeah.
Okay, which pipe you are using?
Well, the pillar has only two pipes, and one of them is actually connected up to here. It's just the other one.
Missing plastic.
On the pillars, not in the... Yeah, there. Wait, you're missing plastic? Well, I do have plenty. So let's meet on the pillar. I will give you plastic.
That's unusual to not miss the plastic in that game. We always have a problem with that.
Yeah, you remember that, right? Plastic, feel bombastic. Do you also need rubber, maybe? Can you check?
Okay. Flying.
It's important to have.
No, that's actually I have
Okay.
800.
And you're not missing copper sheet. That should be required for pipe.
I have that.
Okay.
Wait, where is the plus? Oh, okay. That's good. At Saturday at that hour, that's a good thing. That'll be all then.
So you did bring me nitrogen here, right?
Because I have no idea what's in that pipe, you can have even a sugar in it. But yeah.
Oh yes, the nitrogen is flowing in. Are you seriously moving me?
Am I what?
You flew below me, but you hit me with your, I don't know if it's head or the wings of your jetpack, and you were carrying me across for a few meters.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I was on top of you and you were dragging me over.
Okay,
You can check it in the water or on the stream.
Yeah, okay, I will. But okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't have it right now, like I cannot actually do it.
Yeah, you were like below me. So it was more like, hold up. Yeah, it was. Okay, now I'm standing on you. So yeah, now you're carrying me actually through.
It's funny because
There's no loss in speed when you're moving?
yeah, I do have a loss in speed.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I found a nice beach to sit and enjoy, although this gas kind of a thing is not a good idea.
And you lost power.
Yeah, of course I lost power and I'm going to die.
No, you will be fine.
That's me. I've saw the sand, the water, and I'm going to die because of that.
Now you're fine. What do you mean?
Because there's some kind of a fern. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, shit.
that. Let me throw some wiring in here. So you can actually use that opportunity for the beach and relaxing.
Thank you.
There. So what, you don't like friends?
Well, the definition of friends is. I already told you. Your definition of friends is a little bit concerning.
I don't know.
I mean,
Wrong keyboard press. Oh, I don't see any friends beside the bird. If you want a beach, this is ideal beach.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You just need a little power maybe here, so that you can actually fly from here. Oh, there is actually a corner of the beach that has power. Fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I like this place. Yeah, it has a good view. Wanna join me?
Actually, there's this sad part that you can only swim in this game. You cannot actually submerge. But that would open, I guess, Pandora box for another set of complexity in the game.
Well, that would be Subnautica, right? Not factory. Or factory. You know what I think?
Well, that's doesn't necessarily have to build that. Just like, you know, if you could swim there, that would be what I'm actually after. They can block building, no problem from my point of view. I'm just making friendly relations.
Although the swimming is kind of a calming as well.
I believe
Yeah.
you.
The water kind of is nice. Effect is nice.
Is it warm enough? Do you want to fly to this planet for a vacation?
I'm wearing a suit, so I have no idea if it's warm enough.
Oh, that's sad. Disappointing.
Uptime 2 hours, 6 minutes, 10 seconds. Random says.
Fly, drag.
Oh yeah, this has to be connected upwards somehow. And it is actually connected, good. And I guess this is the radiation thing, yeah.
That's nice with this under thing.
Hmm?
Now the belts, I was just flying through and saw how they are connected with the building. That's nice.
You mean it went down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way you can clean up the build a little bit by not, you know, overcomplicating the belting. You can just go down, and they at some point added the feature that you can anchor it to the ceiling, which is handy. Why is the rubber not being produced? Because it doesn't have power, I think, which I can adjust a little bit. It doesn't say no power though.
Oh wow, that's the first time I'm seeing that machine moving.
Which machine?
The one you were connecting yesterday with the pipes. It's going up and down.
Oh, that one on the island.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, enjoy. Why is this not working?
What specifically?
Oh, that's why it's not working. Yeah, about that. I don't have any storage things on my hotkey bar. Oh. Give me industrial flow.
didn't help
What?
building the another storage.
Yeah, because this is a different product or byproduct in this case for making the rubber and plastic. And my problem currently is that I had a lot of oil in here, and when I built the first half, I built it with 6 refineries for plastic and 6 for rubber. And then I proceeded to build basically double the amount by building only 4 instead of 6. And then I put the storage tank down. So now I need to dry it, or I want to dry it. I mean, I can possibly discard the all entire contents of the fluid tank, but that would be like less of a punishment or a problem to solve. So yeah, the first is basically comprised of 6 refineries, then it's ending, and then there is only 4 instead of 6 built. So I'm like thinking, you know what, I should just build it with 6. If I started with 6 originally. I mean, the whole thing is basically connected with pipework that the main pipes here for the refineries are only 300 in capacity, but the leading pipe towards them is 600, so it could just distribute, no problem. That's the main thing. Could possibly just empty the storage tank faster if I put something next to this thing and dump it in there instead. Maybe that will be actually much faster than what I need to do. Now question is, can I throw a pump in here? Before I do that, can I get 600? And then can I get a pump? And then give me that to some power pole, ideally. That can be connected to power, that is. And that will throw 600 a minute to the tank. Are you just trying to drag me again?
I thought even
You are even able to turn me around. That's funny. Yeah, yeah.
I actually don't notice the change right now when. But
Can you look
yeah.
up? Can you look up above you?
Yeah, I can see you right now, but I didn't even notice you're there.
Yeah.
There is a difference when I'm trying to go up. Yeah, it's heavier.
Yeah.
It's nice detail then.
You're telling me that I'm heavy?
It's just gravitation.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Funny, you just get out and I'm going up. And oh no, not this bug again.
What bug?
Now, infinite going up.
Oh, you're stuck going up.
Yeah, and I cannot go down.
Well, then that might be a keyboard thing, you know?
Zuza? No, Zuza is not on that kind of a keyboard part. Okay, I'll lose the power.
Well, it should not let you go further up. That's all the problem, right? If you would start falling, it would still like stop because then you would gain power again. So it will be like, hey, I stopped you because you now have power.
I cannot go down. Let me go maybe full. I don't have power, so it should actually...
Or you can just
down?
maybe, you know, jump out of the game and log back in.
Oh, and now I'm going down. No, it's still electricity catching me. Okay. Let me go maybe to the beach.
Oh, there you are.
That might be damage to property detected. have an idea. We'll see if that will work. That's kinda help a lot.
What, that you cannot go that high?
No, like I can go outside of the electricity range, go down, and then maybe go somehow.
It connects you to the grid again when you go down because there's a grid below you. But if you go to that small island, there is area where there's no power.
Which is what I'm trying to do, and maybe finish with the game for today, but we'll see.
Yeah, it should drop you. And you can just jump into water, you take no damage of that. Yeah, I think you're now falling, right?
Uh-huh. And jumping to the water. That's not bad.
There's also, you can press space when you're falling to slow down the fall.
That didn't actually help much, but yeah. I'm okay. Maybe.
If you go to the power now, go to me. Yeah, you're not flying now, okay.
And I'm not going up, so yeah, that helps.
Interesting. Alright, well,
That was a nice game.
sure.
And I'm going to sit down below this very nice tree and enjoying the sun, sand, and the water.
Okay.
What about you? What do you plan to do?
Well, I will have to wake up fairly early tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a grumpy taxi that will pick me up.
Yeah,
And
that happens.
despite it being a taxi, not a bus, it gets grumpy when you're late by a few minutes.
What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? It's like they don't want to wait for you, or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Also, funny thing, the bus that was usually going to the village and stuff
Mm-hmm.
is now not going that often anymore. So that's the sad part. I just realized, I see.
Is that a cross city kind of a bus?
Yeah, it's basically, before it was actually standing inside the city and that's where it was starting from. Now they shorten it and I would basically have to get to a bus stop that was more like a border stop in a certain direction for the city. So you would have to go by tram there first and then you can jump on the bus. And the other part was, besides the part that they cancelled when it's coming from in the city, they also changed the timetable a little bit. So there's one bus that was the ideal option on the weekend is not going anywhere, only during work week. So it's more like, job related kind of a bus and school related kind of a bus. There's of course another one that goes, but that one is also taking a little bit of a side trip in a certain area that you don't actually need to go, but it's on the timetable of the bus. Why is this filled? Hello, are you filled? Oh, he's filled.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the same kind of, because I noticed the cross city buses also have there's less of those in my area as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like asking if this is a specific cross city thing, because inside the city, the city buses and all this, or the trams in your case, those are kind of okay. But if something is cross city, the chances are they are no longer actually driving. Which is weird. But I guess it's not rentable in Well, it doesn't bring any big of money.
Well, it's
It is kind of
probably a
weird.
bunch of people, you know, when it comes to outside city people, they usually come in by car anyway, so it's like, yeah.
I guess for a time being, maybe, but then the demography will change. Those people will become a little bit older.
Yeah, well, depends which people. That could be 10 years, that could be 50 years.
Yeah, yeah. True.
Also, it's like you don't just, you know, it was as in this movie Red, Retired Extremely Dangerous. When, you know, you just cannot flip a switch when you get to retirement and become someone else. It just doesn't work like that plug and play.
Yeah, yeah, yep. I agree. I've seen that too.
There's possibly certain routine maybe, or it could be like, you might be like, so what, do I just sit at home staring in a wall now, or what is that I'm supposed to do? It probably takes little time to adjust. Which is why it's kind of simple when you take vacation and you just turn off for most of the part. It's not that concerning, but when it's like, yeah, for a year or longer, then maybe, sure. Anyhow.
Yeah, I know. I saw that by my parents as well, partially. So, yeah. Not sure if I'm looking forward for that kind of a thing, but who knows? Before I reach retirement, maybe the retirement won't be existing, so who knows?
Yeah. Alright, so that storage thing was filled quite quickly.
So enjoy a day outside the city.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will be fine.
plenty of other stuff also to do, so it's like, yeah, not really helping, but it's more like socializing at least a little bit. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Goodbye.
one
I'm
is
going
so-
to socialize
okay.
a little bit right now.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah,
I'm sure
bye.
you will. Good night, bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
And I guess that will be it for me as well, for the most part. Let me check the other things. I could maybe test. Let me try. Also, let me enable this. So, go over here. Over here. And go over here. Oh, and one last thing. Where's the stream? There. Go over here. Why is it lowercase? Are you trying to insult me? God dang it. Anyway. It's kind of obvious end for now. So, have a good night. And yeah, I didn't tell the story about the burger thing and the festival. I don't forget, it can be saved for later, I guess. So this is getting slowly emptied. These will probably get filled to the brim, I'm assuming. Well, there are valves, so it should not flow back. This one is draining. 251 direction, 73 other.